it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Clear out. Ready.
Now a run here with Amari on Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set, go.
Again, it's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Home tricks right.
Herbert now. He finds Johnston. And he hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
21. Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. Throw is there for a long day, Ganson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
59, 59, 80. 180. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Headed out right. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Throws out. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Katie. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. What is it?
Hampton. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You there, really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now we've got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Pass play now. That's caught for the first. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
10, 21. Hey, ram.
Here's Herbert. And down he goes. The Raiders got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
$59. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Escapes the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's the end of the first first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Man in motion out of the slot. First down, play action. Buying some time right. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Blown back, it's the handoff. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points in each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Watch out.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Just an aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Ooh, trying to connect with Johnson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll only find 1 yard off the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Josh loose, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this in 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Near the goal line. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
To number 24.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
You're going to try to throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Rolling out to his left. Dump off to his fullback. And this one doesn't go far.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. You're out. Set.
Herbert back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me.
the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Ready.
Herbert back to it after the pick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked it off by Gotw. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And didn't tackle Richard Sherman one time that game.
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's got it. It's in close. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. That's what done there. It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not that the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. 380. Go.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
41 yards on the play. And the Chargers, first down.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that puck beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Shoots another one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They motion Tucker over left. Throwing here just before halftime. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
That one goes for 31 yards. That's going to be good for an LA first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Right.
Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do...
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Darian Porter. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on third down.
Set. 380. Ground. 12. Set.
To the air on third and long. Pass brought in by Jennings. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
5-9. Ready?
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Set. Hey, go Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Herbert now to throw on third. That one's good to McConkey. He's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. When he gets in, touchdown! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
Crowd right.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point.
Here's a design run. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. No, that's the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Quick to the left, it's caught. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 16-point ball game. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The Chargers, first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Terry Johnson has it. And the Raiders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And send a receiver left. Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run here from the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 44-yard attempt.
Game's kick is good, and that extends the lead to 20.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. This plays a design run. They'll couple together a yard there. He's Darian Porter in on the stop. Looking quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Lays out. What a catch. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Herbert on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Herbert now off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
It's a cut to the right sideline. He will get it down to the 16-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
We put a receiver in motion left. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
48. Chargers 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now inside give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That is once again incomplete from consecutive incompletions, and that pushed them to 4th down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
380. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Let's go now. Set Panther Street. Panther Street. Set go.
This is Gotw on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He was taken down behind
I know from the
line
position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Tag. Count Panther 11. Panther 11.
Tight end going in motion here. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers, 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers just want to get out of here without this one is gone. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Grenade. 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 Ready.
1st and 10. Herbert finds him over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go.
This is Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Belt Baylor tight. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers trail by 23 now.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They motion Tucker over left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roll. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
1st down, Raiders.
taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up, second and goal.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to pass it here. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be rough in the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. So they miss the kick, but the penalty gives them another shot. And this time they're going to try for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that one's caught. That couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4.
Chargers 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units,
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's out the clear. The 50. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Set. 380. You're not. Black 8. 12. 12. Hey, ram. Set.
One final shot here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips home. And I'd imagine tonight's going to be a great one. Hard to